you guys, so today I have a kind of a get ready with me tutorial for this look right here. Now I didn't know what I wanted to do when I sat down, but I knew that I wanted to use the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette because I'd mentioned in my monthly favorites that I wanted to use, like, do a tutorial with that palette, and just in general. Benny, get down! Benny! Anyways, and just in general, I want to do more looks just using palettes to kind of get me out of my comfort zone. So I came up with this super sultry, smudgy, messy, brown, smoky eye. And then I thought since Valentine's Day is coming up, I'd pair it with a red lip to make it a little bit more romantic and sexy. But of course you can wear this with a nude lip. And honestly, you could wear this with almost any lip color ever. I was having a really hard time deciding. I almost went with like a purple lip, but I thought red would be more appropriate. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I wanted to use a couple new products as well. So if you guys want to see how I got this look and what products I use, then just keep on watching.
Okay, you guys, so let's get started. First thing, excuse all the acne. I don't know what my face is doing right now, but anyways, we're gonna get started. This is the NYX Total Coverage Drop Foundation, and I'm just going to buff that all over my skin using my Morphe M439 foundation brush. Next, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Illumi-naughty highlighting and concealing pen, and I'm just going to spot conceal around my face. And then I'm also going to go in with the Wet n Wild new, like, chubby stick sort of thing, Mega Glow Contour Highlight Stick, I don't know. But I'm going to use that to cover up as well. And I realized that I did not, like, really conceal my under eyes. I totally forgot to do that in all the chaos of applying a million different concealers. So that's something I messed up, but that's okay because we put shadow on our under eyes anyway, so it's okay. But I'm just going to buff that all in with my Morphe E7 brush until that's all buffed and nice. And then I'm going to set my under eyes with my NYX Banana Powder. And this is also when I realized that I forgot to conceal my under eyes, so I was just like, what am I doing? Oh well! We're just going to move straight on. I'm going to set the rest of my face with my Honest Beauty Invisible Blurring Powder. And this is the e.l.f. Complexion Brush. And then this isn't new to me. This is the Tartist Pro Glow To Go palette. I didn't want to buy the full one because I don't know, I wanted to try it first. And then this is a new Eco Tools brush. It came in like a contouring and highlighting set, and I really love it. It allows you to kind of build up your bronze or contour. It's a gorgeous brush, so I'm just going to bronze up my skin, around my nose, and my temples, and all of that. You guys know the drill. Then I'm going to take this Becca Highlight Lowlight Perfecting Sculpting Palette thingy. I'm going to take the contour shade, and this is just a brush that came in the BH Chic set that I've been loving, and I'm just going to contour my cheeks. It looks crazy harsh right now, but I go back and blend it out because this stuff is very pigmented. So here I am just kind of blending it. It was still a little bit harsh, but it was a dramatic look anyways, so it ended up looking pretty alright. And then I'm just going to contour my nose a little bit more with this shade and kind of blend it kind of everywhere as well. And then we're going to take this butter blush in the shade Plum Rose, and this is another new Eco Tools brush. This came in the highlighting contouring set as well. It's a gorgeous fan brush, and I'm just going to apply the blush, and then I'm going to apply this highlight. This highlight is really pretty, but a little bit more subtle, a little bit more everyday, so I decided to pile on the highlight and add the top shade because that shade is like gorgeous, super reflective, and this brush does kind of diffuse the highlight. If you want a really strong highlight, I would suggest taking this with a smaller brush, but I just love how this brush applies highlight so much right now. So I'm just going to highlight my cheeks and my nose and my cupid's bow and all of that, and we got a good glowy base going. And then after that, I'm just going to go fill in my brows real quick, and then we're going to move on to eyes. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette. I've been using this so much recently, so I really wanted to use it in a tutorial. So first, I forgot that I needed to prime my eyes. So this is just the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. However, if you're wearing this out and you're using this palette, I suggest using something that's more long wear because these shadows tend to fade. First, I'm going to take the shade Mousse, which is just a nice light neutral brown, and I'm just going to take that all over the crease. This is a Lab 2 I'm Turning Pro blending brush, I believe, or Lab Squared, LAB Squared, I don't know how I pronounce it, but just take a blending brush. This is similar to the Sigma E40, and just blend that all over your crease. Then I'm going to take the shade Truffled, which is just a bit deeper and slightly warm, but not too warm. And then this is just a chubby kind of angled brush. The key to this kind of smoked out look is using larger blending brushes because I find that that gives it more of a slightly messy, blown out, smudgy look. If you want it a little bit more precise, use smaller blending brushes, but I love how these big blending brushes just kind of diffuse it out. I love it. So I'm just going to apply that in the outer and inner corners of my eyes and just kind of blend it into the crease as well. I'm not being super precise here. And then I'm going to take the shade Licorice, which is the black from the palette, and this is a Makeup Geek soft dome brush. Again, if you want it more precise, use a smaller blending brush, but I'm going to take this domed brush and just really, really slowly work to deepen that outer crease and or outer V and drag it into the crease. Quick jam sesh. Back to blending. Then I'm going to take, this is a small little angled brush. This one is from Furless, and I'm going to take that same black and just really kind of stamp it and then slightly blend it, only slightly, because I want to keep that depth there. I don't want to blend the depth away. And then I will also be placing this in my inner corners as well, and then slightly dragging them together and blending through the crease, but not blending a ton, because again, I want to keep that darkness where I placed it and not diffuse it all over. Then I'm just going to go back with the truffled shade, so just the brown shades, and apply that right over the black to just help blend it even more. Then on a damp brush, I'm going to take the shade Frosting, I believe it is called, and I'm just going to place that all over my lids. Again, I did wet my brush, and I just used my Pixie setting spray to wet my brush. You can use whatever setting spray you have in your collection. You can even use eye drops or water, whatever you need to do, but the damp brush really, really makes it pop. Then I'm just going to take more Truffled on my blending brush and go straight over it and just blend it all together. Then for my lower lash line, I'm going to take the exact same shade. So here I'm taking Truffled and Mousse, which are the first two brown shades that we used. And I'm just going to buff that all over my lower lash line and up into the tail of my shadow as well, so that it all kind of gives that cat eye effect. Then I'm taking a little bit of peanut butter just to add some warmth. I'm taking a little peanut butter on my eyes. I would love to. I love peanut butter. Anyways, I'm just going to blend that down as well, make this super smoky. I really want the lower lash line to be super brown. Then I'm going to take, this is the Makeup Geek Full Spectrum Eyeliner. I think this is the shade Espresso, but I'll have the for sure name down below. And I'm just going to quickly smudge it out with my finger real quick, and then just go back over with all of those shades just to smoke it out. And this is why, you know, we didn't really need concealer, because our shadow conceals our under eyes. And then I'm going to highlight my brow bone. Again, this is with a wet brush, and I'm going to take that shade from the Tartist Pro Glow To Go palette. And then always take a blending brush and blend your transition shade into your highlighting shade. Then I'm going to take my handy dandy Steely Style Stylist Liner and just do a thin line of eyeliner just to cover up my lash band so that I can apply lashes easier. And then I'm going to show you these lashes, but I ended up switching lashes to the Kiss Faux Mink lashes in the style Gala. These just didn't do it for me. I really wanted something a lot flutterier. I don't know, these were just plain. Anyways, for the finishing touch, I'm going to take the Makeup Geek Iconic Lipstick in the shade Risque. Such a beautiful, true red. I'm really, really picky with reds, and this is definitely one of my favorites, and it just goes on so opaque, and this one actually didn't stain my lips super, super bad, which is always nice, but look how just smooth and velvety. I'm obsessed with this lip color, and of course you could pair any lip with this, but I love the red with the browns. And then here I'm just showing you that I changed lashes. That's all. Just letting you know that I changed lashes. But after that, this look is totally complete. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please tag me if you recreate it and give this video a thumbs up. And subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!